emotional depth attracts real love, not just attention. Opening the quiet truth most people miss. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to get attention, but how rare it is to feel truly chosen? In a world obsessed with surface-level attraction, likes, and instant chemistry, many people confuse being wanted with being understood. They chase validation, admiration, or excitement, only to find themselves feeling lonelier than before. Real love doesn't arrive loudly. It doesn't rush, and it certainly doesn't survive on charm alone. What quietly draws genuine, lasting love is something far less visible, but far more powerful. Emotional depth. Not emotional drama, not oversharing, not intensity for intensity's sake, but the kind of depth that makes another human feel safe, seen, and real in your presence. Today we're exploring why emotional depth attracts real love, not just attention, and how cultivating it can change the way you connect forever. 1. Attention is easy. Connection is rare. Attention thrives on performance. You can get attention by being attractive, by being funny, by being mysterious, by being impressive. Attention responds to what you project, but connection responds to who you are. Most people live in a constant state of emotional protection. They reveal just enough to be liked, but never enough to be known. They create personalities instead of expressing truths. And while this strategy might earn admiration, it quietly blocks intimacy. Emotional depth creates a different effect. When someone senses that you are emotionally grounded, aware of your inner world, honest about your feelings, and comfortable with vulnerability, they experience something rare: emotional safety. And safety is the foundation of real love. Not excitement, not butterflies, not obsession, safety. Because love isn't about being dazzled, it's about being able to rest. 2. Emotional depth. Signals self-awareness, and that's magnetic. Emotionally deep, people don't react blindly. They pause, they reflect. They take responsibility for their inner state. This self-awareness is profoundly attractive because it signals maturity. Instead of blaming, they inquire. Instead of projecting, they understand. Instead of suppressing, they integrate. When you possess emotional depth, you're not trying to fill a void through another person. You're inviting someone to share a life you already inhabit consciously. And here's the truth many don't realize. People who seek attention are often unconsciously asking others to regulate their emotions for them. But people who embody emotional depth regulate themselves, and that creates trust. Trust is the soil where real love grows. 3. Depth filters out shallow connections. Naturally, one of the greatest gifts of emotional depth is that it acts as a filter. Not everyone will resonate with you, and that's not a flaw. Surface-level attraction draws many people. Emotional depth draws the right people. When you speak honestly about your inner experiences, values, and boundaries, shallow connections fall away. Those who are only seeking distraction, validation, or control will feel uncomfortable. And that discomfort protects you. Because emotional depth doesn't chase, it doesn't convince, it doesn't perform, it simply exists and invites those who are capable of meeting it. Real love requires emotional presence on both sides. Depth doesn't guarantee love, but it ensures alignment. 4. Vulnerability is not weakness, it's precision. Many people misunderstand vulnerability. They think it means exposing everything, sharing too soon, bleeding emotionally without boundaries. That's not depth, that's dysregulation. True emotional depth is intentional vulnerability. It's knowing what to share, when to share, and with whom. It's the ability to express feelings without collapsing into them, to open without losing yourself, to be honest without demanding rescue. This kind of vulnerability communicates strength, not fragility. And strength, quiet, grounded strength, is deeply attractive. It tells the other person, I am emotionally available, but not dependent. I can feel deeply, but I am not overwhelmed by my feelings. I am open, but I am whole. That balance is rare, and rarity creates value. 5. Emotional depth creates resonance. Not attachment. Attachment seeks security through control. Resonance creates connection through authenticity. When emotional depth is present, relationships are no longer built on fear of loss, comparison, or validation. They're built on mutual recognition. You don't cling, you don't chase, you don't shrink, you meet. And when two emotionally deep people meet, something profound happens. Silence feels comfortable, conversations feel nourishing, differences feel navigable. Because the relationship isn't built on fantasy, it's built on reality. That's why emotional depth attracts real love. Not because it tries to, but because it allows. 6. Why many people avoid emotional depth and stay stuck. Emotional depth requires courage. It means facing your own patterns, your fears, your wounds, your unmet needs. Many people avoid depth because it disrupts illusions. It reveals where we abandon ourselves, where we numb instead of feel, where we seek attention instead of truth. But here's the paradox. The moment you stop chasing love is often the moment you become capable of receiving it. Because love doesn't respond to desperation, it responds to presence. And presence is born from depth. 7. Cultivating emotional depth is an inside job. You don't develop emotional depth by reading scripts or learning attraction tactics. You develop it by listening to yourself, by allowing emotions without judging them, by understanding your triggers instead of suppressing them, by learning to sit with discomfort rather than escaping it. Depth grows when you choose awareness over avoidance. And the more deeply you relate to yourself, the more deeply others can relate to you. This isn't something you force, it's something you become. Closing. The kind of love worth waiting for attention is loud. Love is quiet. Attention asks, "Do you see me?" Love asks, "Can I be myself with you?" When you cultivate emotional depth, you stop competing for attention and start attracting connection. You don't need to be louder. You don't need to be more impressive. You don't need to be more interesting. You need to be more real, and real love recognizes itself. A gentle invitation. If this message resonated with you, it may be because a part of you is ready to move beyond surface-level connections. Here at Awaken Mindset, we explore the inner shifts that create outer transformation, clarity, emotional intelligence, and grounded confidence. Stay with us, reflect with us, and if you're on a journey toward deeper connection with yourself and others, you're exactly where you need to be. Real love doesn't chase attention. It responds to depth, and depth begins within.